Hey everybody, so I just wanted to give you some quick tips if you ever need to renew your passport in an expedited manner in a big city. So in Los Angeles here, there's this federal building right behind me, and if you are traveling within 2 weeks or a set of other circumstances, you can renew your passport here and expedite it for less than if you go to like a private party. So just want to give you guys a few tips that I just learned, and I want to pass them on and have them documented so everybody else knows. So I had a 12:30 appointment and I arrived early. There's 3 hours of free parking if you come off of Veteran Avenue, and that was fine, easy to find parking. And then I did not expect this, that I had a pretty long security line. So you have to go through a metal detector and put all your stuff in. And I didn't get through that line for about 40 minutes. So I ended up not getting into the passport area until I arrived about 12:15, and I got into the passport area almost at 1 o'clock. But the good news is, after a second line, I only waited for a few minutes and then got through it. So make sure you bring with you, you want to have a copy of your, you want to fill out the application for a passport renewal. Have your passport picture attached to it. I used an app. The only issue is it printed a little bit weird colors, and they were like, you're probably not going to like the picture, but I said, who likes their passport picture anyways? It's fine. You never really look like it anyway, because you get off a long flight and you don't really look very great. So anyway, that was fine with me. So passport picture, I'll post a different video about how you can do that for much cheaper than going to even like Walmart or Walgreens. Bring the application, a copy of your passport picture. I had to give them 2. It said only 1 online, but I ended up giving them 2, so just have an extra in case. And my current passport, I turn that in. They'll return it back to me when I get my new passport back. They'll just punch a hole through it to make it invalid, but I will retain all my stamps. And then, this I did not know, there's an option of you either come back to pick up your passport, so I could come back like later in this week, or I can pay an extra $16 and have it sent UPS to me. And so that's worth it, because there's a whole other line in the hot sun where you'd probably stand for at least an hour trying to come back and get your passport. So I highly recommend that you just take that option if it's an option for you. So I think that's it, but I just wanted you guys to know, and they only charge here $60 extra to get it expedited like that, whereas if you go to a third-party handler, I saw anywhere up to $400 to have that happen. So you can save some money if you are like me and don't realize I was actually out of passport stamp pages. The last 2 pages in your stamp book are not for visas, so I didn't know this. I learned something new. Alright, I hope that's helpful for anybody who might need to renew their passport. And if you have questions, let me know. I'll try to post a link to the app that I used for my passport pictures, as well as to see if you have a center like this. So this is actually a federal government building, if you have one like this in your area. Alright, see you guys later.